training, they got the idea very quickly, and I think,
Mountaineering Ireland started the Helping the Hills initiative in 2012 with a national conference in Glendalough to bring attention to upland path erosion and to draw on the experience of those who have been working in this area, especially in Britain. The rationale for Mountaineering Ireland's involvement is that we are part of the path erosion problem and we should be part of the solution. For 2023, Helping the Hills took to Mayo to celebrate the work that has gone into creating a world-class example of upland path building on Croagh Patrick. Croagh Patrick is one of Ireland's most famous mountains, with thousands of people climbing it year on year for hundreds of years. These centuries of human footfall on Croagh Patrick have made such an impact that in 2013, Bob Aitken, an experienced upland path manager from Scotland, described the Pilgrim Path as the worst damaged mountain path in Britain and Ireland. Others thought that repair and restoration would be impossible. However, 10 years later, through the dedication of Martin Keating, the Croagh Patrick Stakeholders Group, and the Croagh Patrick Path team, things have changed dramatically. Croagh Patrick is owned by multiple landowners and farmers. Those directly connected to the mountain are part of the Croagh Patrick Stakeholders Group, who collectively agreed to a path restoration project for the mountain, to restore the wide erosion scars on the mountain and provide sustainable access. In 2020, work started on forming a dedicated Croagh Patrick Path team to handcraft a path from the base up to the shoulder and up the mountain's distinctive summit cone. A key aim of the project was to reduce the impact of the erosion through habitat restoration and the creation of a sustainable, hand-built route that fits with the mountain. In December 2020, Matt Conway and his team of Fourth Path workers broke ground on the mountain. Together, they have worked through all weathers, dealing with technical challenges and using the stone from the mountain to create stable footing in a narrower path line, which has been defined through landscaping. The path blends into the mountain landscape, and the surrounding habitat is already beginning to recover.
It immediately dried up all that water that was heading down, so it gave immediately the stakeholders could see the benefits of what we were doing.
It's definitely changed the way I think about doing cross drains now.
200 bags were brought over to this section here just above us.
It's providing compression to the step below it. And
the Path team has benefited from the support of a small band of dedicated Mountaineering Ireland volunteers who helped out with the path one day each week. The Croagh Patrick Stakeholders Group also established an ambassador programme with volunteers on the mountain, mainly at weekends, to provide advice to people climbing the Reek and guidance on how to do so responsibly. Not only has this project created a sustainable, hand-built path on Croagh Patrick, it has set the standard we should be aiming for in addressing upland path erosion in Ireland. And the legacy from the project also includes a team of highly skilled path workers. The Helping the Hills conference in Mayo was a celebration of the work that has gone into creating a world-class example of upland path building. Day one of the conference featured talks by Deirdre Maloney from the Department of Rural and Community Development, Chris York from Walk the Talk, and Martin Keating, chairman of the Croagh Patrick Stakeholders Group. Martin explained that putting the mountain front and centre helped give the stakeholders a sense of shared purpose. The progressive approach which Martin described provides a model in terms of the groundwork involved in a major path restoration project. Later, journalist and broadcaster Ella McSweeney chaired a panel discussion that also included input from Bob Aitken, Helen Lawless from Mountaineering Ireland, and Matt McConway, the Croagh Patrick Path manager. Day two brought all speakers and attendees onto the mountain to see the work firsthand and to learn directly from those who have worked on the ground, particularly Matt McConway and his team. Sharing and learning is at the heart of the Helping the Hills initiative. These 2 days provided a direct insight into the ethos, experience and skills that are at the heart of the successful delivery of the Croagh Patrick Path project. The participants in the Helping the Hills event at Croagh Patrick brought their own experiences, from involvement in the development and management of outdoor recreation right across the island. Thank you to everyone who attended, who listened and asked questions, and contributed to discussions.
Here, I suppose, value the tradition of the path and the pilgrimage and that.
To learn more, visit helpingthehills.ie.